right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, great millstones, citation to all Akim, that pushes truth and all truth to sincerity, diligently throughout the four corners. All right. Um, I'm Brother Shamar Moth from Jimis Miami, coming to you, Akim, while Aquathim with another live stream through Spirit Power, Yahawah, Yahawashi. Okay. Let me make sure this stream is up and running live real quick. Bear with me. Shalom. Shalom. All right, we good. All right, so we good. All right. As you see the title of the live, it says the earth will rock. All right, and yeah, man, the earth. All right, this earth that we are living on. Okay, one day in the near future, okay, is gonna receive a judgment from the Heavenly Father. All right, and the reason why the judgment is going to be uh this place is because of the wickedness that's upon the face of this earth. All right, and the Heavenly Father, all right, is sick and tired of seeing this wickedness. All right, so the earth will reel to and fro, as the scriptures say, man. All right, and that's basically what I'm gonna go into today. All right, through the Spirit and power, Yahawashi Shai. So switch the screen over and let's get into it. Right, as you see on the screen, all right, this is the word real. All right, and it comes from this scripture right here in the book of Isaiah, chapter 24. Okay, I'll start at verse 19. It says, the earth is utterly broken down, the earth is clean dissolved, the earth is moved exceedingly. All right. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise up again. Okay, so the scriptures say what? The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, right? When you go into the word real, when you go into the verb, because right here when you read it, this is an action going on. All right, the earth is going to be shaking, going to be reeling. So that's a verb, it's an action. All right, when we go to verb one, it says to whirl around, all right, to whirl around, sway, swing, rock, hence the title, the earth will rock, all right, become unstable, okay, stagger as a result of a blow, etc., right? So this earth is going to stagger, all right, due to a blow, and that blow is going to be dealt by Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi, all right, via the nuclear missiles, via the lasers from the chariots, man. All right. When the nuclear missiles get launched, okay, the force and the impact of all those nuclear warheads, all right, pummeling the face of the earth in various locations, okay. We know of Babylon being hit with nukes, all right, which is America, all right, that's modern day Babylon. We know that the Lord said He's going to hit our land, the land of Israel, with nukes to cleanse it, okay, and various other locations, man, that's going to get hit with nukes. All right, those are just two to name a few. All right, so these nuclear missiles, all right, as the scriptures call them, the arrows, all right, the sword or the destroying wind, okay, they're going to be pummeling the face of the earth, man. All right, therefore causing the earth to shake, all right, to move exceedingly. All right, okay, and I have a few links I want to go through to show the catastrophic in the force of nukes, all right, and how it could equate to causing the earth to move. All right, so the first one I have is a National Park Service. It says series intercontinental ballistic missiles, all right, the Titan missile, all right, which the Titan is one of America's nuclear missiles. All right. So skip all that and just get to a point for the interest of time. All right, it says Titan 1. The Titan 1 was 98 feet tall, 16 feet taller than the Atlas D, yet actually weighed 40,000 pounds less than the Atlas. All right. The innovative two-stage rocket design could deliver a warhead 6,300 miles. All right, which the minimum range of a ICBM nuclear missile, intercontinental ballistic missile, all right, is 3,400 miles, or 5,500 kilomiles, all right, or kilometers. All right, so that is the minimal, all right, range of a nuke. Okay, a minimal range of a nuke. So here it is. This Titan 1 was able to go almost twice as far as the minimum range. All right. It says the Titan 1 could hold a W-38 or a W-49 warhead, an explosive power of 3.7 megatons or 1.44 megatons, respectively. All right. Now this is where we're going to stop. All right. If you want to read the rest of the article, it is actually currently in the link. All right. It goes into the Titan 2. But the reason why we're going to stop here is because of this particular line right here. Okay. Where it says explosive power of 3.75 megatons or 1.44 megatons, respectively. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to Wikipedia. All right. And it says nuclear weapon yield. All right. And it reads the explosive yield of a nuclear warhead is the amount of energy released when that particular nuclear weapon is detonated, usually expressed as a TNT equivalent. The standardized equivalent mass of nitrial Salakia. I can't pronounce that word, but I guess that's the word for TNT. All right, which if detonated would produce the same energy discharge, either in kilotons (KT), thousands of tons of TNT, in megatons (MT), millions of tons of TNT, or sometimes in TJ. All right, so you see here that the nuclear yield is measured by either TNTs, all right, KT, which is kilotons, and MT, which is megatons. Okay, all right. So I have the calculator here. Let me see, because I want to do a quick math real quick. It says what? Megaton, right? So I want to go over here to show you what. All right, so we're gonna do this first, Salaki. All right, megaton. A megaton is a unit of explosive power, chiefly used for nuclear weapons, equivalent to 1 million tons of TNT. So 1 megaton is 1 million TNT, man. All right, so it said that the megaton to let me see. Thought I had the right calculator, but it seems like I don't. All right, so what we're gonna do is it said what 3.75 megatons, right? So 3.75 megaton, all right, is equivalent to 3,750 kilotons, all right, and a megaton is 1 million tons of TNT. So the Titan 2, the Titan had an explosive power, okay, of 1 million, 3 millions, I should say 3 million tons of TNT, man, 3 million plus. Okay, and that was the effect of or the strength of just the Titan One. Okay, where we have the Tsar bomb. All right, if I'm not mistaken, was 50 megatons. Okay, which would have been 50 million TNTs, man. All right. Now, what does that have to do with the Earth shaking? You might ask. Now, I stumbled upon this. All right, doing research and googling. All right, it says how much energy in a hurricane, a volcano, and an earthquake. All right, and the link that I clicked sent me straight here, which this link is in the description as well. How much energy in an earthquake? Last but not least, are earthquakes. The surface of the earth is constantly affected by tectonic forces, and in certain places, the pressure accumulates enough to make the crust bend slightly. Because rocks is very rigid, this stress eventually makes it snap back into a new position, releasing massive amounts of energy. These sudden movements, called seismic waves, vary widely in severity, from wobbling the water in your glass to the complete destruction of whole cities, depending on their intensity. On Earth, it is estimated that there's an earthquake every 30 seconds, but the vast majority of those are too weak to be perceptible without very sensitive equipment. Large earthquakes, 6 and up on the Richter scale, happen over 100 times a year, though not always in densely inhabited regions. Okay, it says a magnitude 4.0 earthquake. Okay, uh, 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 which an earthquake, all right, is a sudden and violent shaking of the ground. All right, it is measured in magnitudes on the Richter scale, man. So a magnitude is the measurement of this earthquake, all right, which is a 4.0, which when you read it says what? 4.0 magnitude earthquake is only equivalent to about 6 tons of TNT. All right, that's how much a 4.0 magnitude earthquake is. But because the Richter scale is a base 10 uh, logarithmic scale, the amount of energy released increases quickly. A 5.0 earthquake is about 200 tons of TNT. Magnitude 6.0 is 6,270 tons of TNT. 7.0 is about 199,000 tons of TNT. 8.0 is 6,270,000 tons of TNT. So right here at 8.0 earthquake, all right, is already uh, 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 six million tons of TNT, which 1 million tons of TNT is equivalent to a megaton, man. So 8.0 is 6 megatons, all right, of TNT, man. Okay, 6 megatons of TNT, and we read right here that this Titan 2, all right, was 3.75 megatons, all right, which is 3 million, all right, tons of TNT, man. So we already see that what this earthquake right here, this 8.0, all right, was stronger than a Titan 1, man. All right, and when it comes to the force of energy it takes. Okay, when you continue on, it says a 9.0 is 99 million tons of TNT. As you can imagine, 99 million tons of TNT is enough to destroy just about anything, and is the equivalent of about 25,000 nuclear bombs, man. Okay. So a 9.0 earthquake is the equivalent of 25 nuclear bombs, man. That's how vigorous the shaking is, man. So for the Lord to say that the earth shall move exceedingly and the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and then the scriptures say that the Lord is going to send thousands of thousands, all right, 200 million nuclear missiles. Imagine the force, man. Okay. Imagine the force of that, man. Just imagine if each nuclear warhead, just imagine if out of all those 200 million nuclear missiles, each missile only had, let's say, 1 megaton of nuclear power, which is 1 million tons of TNT. Okay, that's 200 million megatons of vibrations being dropped on of energy are being dropped on this earth, man. And we know those nuclear missiles are going. We don't know per se how much energy is going to be stored into them, but we know it's going to be a hell of a lot if it's going to shake the earth exceedingly, man. All right, got one more link to go through, and then I'll get through some more precepts, and I'll close. All right, this is a scale. All right, Richter scale presented by TNT explosions, right? And when you see here, it says what? You got 30 pounds of TNT. That's a 1.0 on the Richter scale. That's a blast at a construction site. All right. 2.0 is 1 ton. All right. That's a mine blast. All right. 1,000 tons of TNT is a small nuclear weapon, which is a 4.0 earthquake. All right. So right here, all right. So from 0.4 to 0.5, all right, would be a small nuclear weapon, man. All right. And as you go down, a 7.0 earthquake, all right, was Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. Largest thermonuclear weapon, man. Thus, to date, that was dropped. This is an atomic bomb. All right. And then when you go to 12.0, 160 trillion tons, all right, of TNT. Fault Earth is half through center, or Earth's delayed receipt of solar energy, man. A 10.0 is the effect of the San Andreas fault line, all right, circling the earth, man, being felt throughout the earth. But the Lord said the earth is going to shake, is going to reel to and fro like a drunkard, man. So imagine the force that's going to be in these nuclear missiles, man, to shake the earth, man. The Lord not playing no games, man. And that's going to be on top of the presence of the chariots, man. All right? And you have to consider this, man. Volcanoes, when volcanoes erupt, you feel the vibrations of them as well, man. So it's going to be volcanoes erupting. You're going to feel the shake of the volcanoes erupting. You're going to feel the shake of the chariots making themselves, presenting themselves on the earth. How do we know the chariots can make the earth shake? Because it happened to us. It happened when we was leaving Egypt, man. There were lightnings and the earth shook, man. And the nuclear missiles, man, being bombarded upon the face of this earth, man. These are things that should be taken very seriously and not lightly, man. For you people that's committed wickedness out there, you have to consider this fact, man. You're gonna burn in fire, all right, and the earth that you're on, all right, it's gonna shake, man. It's going real to and fro, man. All right. The earth is going to crack open, man, and people going to get swallowed by the earth, man. Because of your disobedience, man. Okay. This is the book of Nahum, chapter 1. All right. And I'll start at verse 3. And it says, the Lord Yahawah is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord is not going to acquit the wicked. You're not getting away scotch-free. All right, Esau, Edom, you're not getting away scotch-free. You're not walking to the sunset. And you 2/3 of you niggas, all right, you're not just going to sit here and commit all this wickedness and just be acquitted of it and get grabbed up by the chariots, especially if you're not seeking the Lord. No, you're going to have to feel the punishment and receive the judgment for what you have sown upon this earth. All right. The Lord Yahawah had his way in the whirlwind and in the storm. All right. And the clouds are the dust of his feet. He rebuketh the sea and maketh it dry and drieth up all the rivers. Bashan languisheth and Carmel and the flower of Lebanon languisheth. The mountains quake at him and the hills melt. And the earth is burnt at his presence, yea, the world and all that dwell therein. Okay? Who can stand before his indignation, and who can abide in the fierceness of his anger? His fury is poured out like fire, and the rocks are thrown down by him. So the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. He's going to nuke America, man. All right, in certain parts of this earth, man. All right, and that's going to be the ending of Esau's wicked rule on his face, on the face of this earth, man. The mountain's going to shake. All right, the earth is going to be burnt at the presence of the Lord, man. Okay, and you wicked people are going to get judged, man. This is the book of Haggai, chapter 2, verse 6. For thus saith the Lord, Yahawah of hosts, yet once it is a little while, and I will shake the heavens and the earth and the sea and the dry land. And I will shake all nations, and the desire of the nation shall come, and I will fill this house with glory, saith the Lord Yahawah of hosts. All right, so the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. He's going to end this wicked rule, all right, by thermonuclear fire, which will shake the earth, all right, and cleanse the heavens, man. The heavens going to shake, the earth going to shake at the presence of the Lord, at the nukes. The power is going to shake. These nations are going to be moved, man, to fear the Lord, man. This is what's coming, all right. This is what's coming to this place, man. Whether you believe it or not. Romans the 3rd chapter. But this is the outcome of you people's wicked rule, man, of this world being constantly, all right, becoming greater in wickedness, man. This is the end of it, man. This is your brick wall, man. Fire raining from heaven, pummeling your wicked sanctuary, America, man. Where it's the few, the proud. America, home of the free, whatever you want to call it, man. You could do whatever you want, be whatever you want. This is your brick road, man. Your brick wall. You know the saying, it's like you hit a brick wall. This is the brick wall, man. The impending nuclear holocaust is your brick wall, man. This is what's going to stop you, man. This is that's going to be the screeching brakes on the train, man, to stop your wicked train from going, man. Okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 13. And the stars of heaven fell upon the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And the heavens departed as a scroll when it rolled together. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places, man. The Lord is going to shake this earth, man. with nuclear missiles, man. And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb. All right, for the day is great, for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Who's going to be able to abide? All right, all them kings of the earth, the great men, you elites of Esau, man, y'all gonna be begging for death in those days, man. But guess what? Y'all gonna be snatched up and y'all gonna be put in chains, man. All right, the Lord is about to do one great shaking on this earth, man. All right, this is the book of 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with the great noise. Boom! That atomic sound, all right, of the nuclear missiles re-entering into the atmosphere, man. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up, man. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversations and godliness, man? You're supposed to be getting yourself together, man. You're supposed to be seeking the Lord, man. Seeking him while he may be found, seeking him 10 times more, calling upon him while he is near. Taking heed to his counsel, man. If you don't want to have to feel the this fire, man. If you don't have to go through that, man. And this last precept about getting our close out. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 16. I'll start at 17. And the seventh angel poured out his veil into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, it is done. And there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since man were upon the earth, so mighty an earthquake and so great, man. You got to think about how unique this destruction is going to be, man. For the scriptures say it's not going to be like any time before it and after it happened, shall not a time. It's going to be no time like that ever to be mentioned again, man. That's how unique this destruction is going to be, man. Nukes going to be raining on America, raining on Israel, raining in the Middle East. Parts of China going to get hit, man. Parts of, Japan going to get hit, man. Come on, man. Why not seek the Lord and get yourself together so you don't have to be destroyed, man? Mortifying the flesh, putting your body under subjection, submitting yourself to the ways, to the Most High thereof, man. Because if you're not doing those things, you're going to have to feel that, man. You're going to have to feel 12.0 and up earthquakes, man. You're going to have to feel nuclear fire and nuclear heat that's worse than the Tsar bomb, man. Think about that, man. All right. And with that, Lord's will, this video was edifying. I want to give again all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawah, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. All right, double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, and citations to Allah, him out there pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity. Oh, one time for my brother Zechariah, Revelation 9:13 through 19. Let me get that real quick. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 13. Oh. And it reads, I start at 12. One woe was past, and behold, there come two woes woes more hereafter. Okay, which right now we're currently waiting for that last world's woe, man, that last woe. All right, which is World War III. All right, which is where the nuclear holocaust is going to issue out of, man. Okay, verse 13. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the garden altar, of the golden altar, which is before the Most High, saying to the sixth angel, which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the third part of men. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. And I heard the number of them, which is the nuclear missiles, man. This is how much nuclear warheads and nuclear missiles is coming over here, man. 200 million. All right. Verse 17. And thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire, and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, which is that's heavy, man, and that's beautiful. Because what it was the other day, I was looking up into the clouds, because I've been meditating upon this lesson a few days now, and I was looking up into the clouds, all right, and I actually seen a cloud formation that looked like a nuclear missile, and it looked like it had a lion's head, man. And I actually quoted this scripture when I seen it, man. That's beautiful, man. Called halalyam la Yahawashi. All right, and out of the mouth, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. All right, by these three were the third part of men killed, by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issued out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth and in their tail. For their tail were like unto serpents, and had heads, and with them they do hurt, man. Okay, which the Lord is about to put you Edomites down, man. All right, He about to put all forms of wickedness out of this earth, man, via nuclear destruction, via chariot evaporations, man, evaporating out with the chariots, man. Okay, earthquakes, man. All right, volcanic eruptions, man. All of that culminating together, you get what? You get one piece of rock, which is this earth, handling all of that at once, shaking, man, reeling to and fro like a drunkard, as the scriptures say, man. Wait, whether you believe it or not, okay? All right, it's gonna happen, man. Okay. So with that, Lord's will, again, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, and salutations to all Akim out there pushing the truth and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout the four corners. Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Rawchaa Qadash, Brakathum, Shalom. Shalom, Zakari at the water for the help, brother. Shalom.